Check, check. 1, 2. Hello and welcome in, everybody, here to another edition of Westside Pirates Softball out here in Dayton once again. Meeting number 2 between these two programs. It is the Malad Dragons visiting here in town versus the Westside Pirates. Thank you for joining us here on 105.5 KACH 1340 AM. As currently right now as we sit, our AM signal coming out of Preston much stronger than our FM signal. So if you are not near a computer or a streaming laptop or phone and finding us on mylocalradio.com for the video portion of things, you can find us over the airwaves at 1340 AM, Preston's Classic Hits. This should be a really fun matchup here today. The Westside Pirates currently in a little bit of a skid right now in terms of wins and losses, trying to find their identity and come back strong towards the final end of the regular season. They've got a very big challenge in the Malad Lady Dragons coming into town, undefeated currently at the moment, 11-0 as they sit, and number 1 in the Coaches Power rankings in all of 2A. Let's go ahead, take a quick breather, have a word from our wonderful sponsors, come back to you in just a second, and we'll have an interview with Grace Taylor Jr. here on the softball team, and a fantastic interview here on 105.5 KACH 1340 AM and mylocalradio.com.
Today's game is brought to you by Beckstead Real Estate, the real estate experts for Franklin County and beyond. By Crumble Cookie, bringing friends and families together over the world's best cookies. By West Motors, your only stop for newer used cars in Preston and in Logan. By Stokes Market True Value, with the freshest meat and produce in town. By Webb Funeral Home, serving Preston and surrounding communities since 1925. By Ralph's Construction, building new homes in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. By Franklin County Medical Center, with the finest care you'll find in all of the Cache Valley. By Preston Auto Parts CarQuest, we have all the parts you need to keep your car or truck running strong. By Naylor Insurance, for home, health, life, and auto from Mutual of Enumclaw. By Procon Homes, building quality multifamily homes across the West. By Les Schwab Tire in North Logan. For tires, brakes, shocks, or alignment, there's only one stop. It's Les Schwab Tire in North Logan. By North Stars Ultimate Outdoors. Get ready for your next outdoor adventure at North Stars Ultimate Outdoors in Preston. By Evergreen Financial. When planning your future, trust the experts at Evergreen Financial in Preston. By Level 10 Life. Reach your next level in life with their life coaching sessions. By Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency. Don't leave the things that matter to chance. Call Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency today. By Northern Title, the trusted name in the tri-state area. Good deeds done daily at Northern Title. And by Papa J's Deli and Jerky in Clifton. This broadcast is made possible through an agreement between Preston Broadcasting, LLC, and Westside High School Athletics, and is a production of Preston Broadcasting, LLC. This game is intended for the private, non-commercial use of our audience. Any rebroadcast or reproduction of this broadcast without express written consent of Preston Broadcasting, LLC is strictly prohibited.
Hi, I'm Brad Phillips, professional trainer and owner of Puppy Steps Training. I believe that life is more enjoyable with a well-trained dog. That's why my team and I have come together to give you the ultimate dog training experience through Puppy Steps Training. Our 8-week board and train program is specifically designed to give your puppy a head start on life. Along with access to our extensive training material, you will receive daily progress reports, weekly photo and video updates, and a hands-on training demonstration. Discover the ultimate dog training experience with Puppy Steps Training, the premier dog training facility in northern Utah, and proud supporter of Westside and Preston High School athletics.
Franklin County Medical Center Sports Therapy and Rehabilitation Services is dedicated to helping you live your best life. We have trained professional staff to help you improve your athletic endurance and so much more. Whether you are recovering from injury or surgery or need some basic athletic training, we work hard to get you back to doing what you love most. Our speech pathologist can also assist with communication, language, or other speech issues. Learn more about our services at fcmc.org.
We welcome you back into the sports broadcast booth. It's time for our scene set today, brought to you by North Stars Ultimate Outdoors. It's where the fun starts, 777 North State Street in Preston. Well, when we take a look at two of these teams, a lot of history. What more can I say than, wow, this is two softball programs that are really going at each other a lot recently, but it has been the Malad Lady Dragons that have gotten the best of West Side these last couple years. When you take a look back on the programs facing each other since 2017, the Malad Lady Dragons are 13-0 versus the Lady Pirates of West Side. The last win coming on the 24th of April in 2017. So it's been a hot minute. That was back when I was in high school. I was graduating that year. So it's been a few years of domination by the Dragons. What more can you say about them? They're defending state champions, a fantastic pitcher in Wrigley Peterson, great team defense, great hitting all around. You look at their batting average, and Hallie Horsley batting plus 600 on the year. Wrigley Peterson 568. This is going to be a tall order for the Lady Pirates today in order to get a win. They are going to switch up their lineup. We'll talk a little bit more about their batting lineup later on in the pregame show today. But let's not keep you waiting too long. Let's have our outstanding student interview brought to you by Evergreen Financial Partners, serving the community of Preston since 2003, making the right financial decisions made easy for you. Let's go ahead, take a quick break, come back to you for that interview right after this on 105.5 KACH.
Since 2005, North Stars Ultimate Outdoors has been Cache Valley's source for fun and adventure. It's here you can find the biggest selection of snowmobiles, ATVs, utility vehicles, and handheld power equipment from the brand names you know, such as Steel, Polaris, and Yamaha. The professionally trained staff at North Stars Ultimate Outdoors of Preston has what it takes to get you out on the nation's leading brands. The best deals in the best town. North Stars Ultimate Outdoors. It's where the fun starts, 777 North State Street, Preston.
Welcome back, and as we start our Evergreen Financial Coaches Show today up here in the sports booth, I'm joined here with Grace Taylor. We get ready for what should be a really fun matchup this week. We've got a lot on our plate, but first and foremost, Grace, thanks for joining and talking to us a little bit about softball season. How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you?
I'm great. I'm loving life. Other than the weather type of stuff, I mean, you probably have felt the weather more than I have. How has it been for the softball program being inside a lot? Do you feel like it's affected the season at all for you personally?
Well, I think it sucks. I hate being in a gym because it's like kind of hot in there, you know. But I love being outside because I feel like, I don't know, it's bigger and it's just easier to get experience, and hitting and everything is so much easier because it's not bouncing off ceilings because there's no ceilings outside. But I think it's fun. I mean, sometimes it's really nice to have cool weather because you got so much, like, energy going and everything, so it's pretty warm already. But, I mean, it sucks, but it's kind of fun. I don't think it's really affected us because we've been doing really good, but, you know.
Grace, I'll second that. You guys have been really fun to watch. I mean, you've gone out there, the Glens Ferry tournament, you split 2-2. Malad is something that we're going to have to get over. Talk to me a little bit about what the journey has been like and the story of this team so far. What's it been like being with the girls this year?
This year it's been really fun. We didn't really lose a lot of people, so, I mean, I miss the seniors that we lost. They were kind of a party. But, I mean, I have so many senior friends that, like, we've gotten to know each other, especially at Glens Ferry. We did team bonding, and that was a party. We just spent 2 hours, like, messing around, and it was so much fun. But I just think we've grown a lot closer as a team, like having talks at practice or whatever. I think it's been really helpful with team bonding and with, like, our mental health and everything because, you know, softball is not just all about, oh, we have to win, you know, everything like that. It's like being part of a team, and you have to have your mental health. And I don't know, I think we've really grown a lot closer as a team just as the years gone on.
Talk to me about, you said team bonding. I think Julia mentioned something about team bonding. What kind of activities or what things do you guys do to kind of grow together, to become a softball family? What have you enjoyed the most?
Well, the bus rides are always so much fun. But on the way to the tournaments, we've been riding in the van, so we're a lot closer together there's been a lot of weird things that have happened, like the van shut down on the middle of the freeway, and that was interesting. I mean, just like little things like that, like going through goofy things together. And when we did team bonding, it was very competitive, and everybody's yelling and laughing and everything rolling on the ground. So I don't know. I mean, I think just going through practice and everything and be able to listen to each other, because we talk for a little while and we all like voice our opinions. And I think just hearing other people's viewpoints and everything, it really helps us grow closer together.
Obviously, we talk about the softball team and the wins losses, but the more and more I get to be around the softball team, it sounds like you guys are like a great big sisterhood. Like, and Coach Ryan Wade is at the head of this stuff. Talk to me about your relationship with Coach Wade, because I can tell he gives everybody so much encouragement. What does that do for you, and what's it like being coached by him?
Well, the last 2 years he keeps telling me that I'm really quiet and everything, but this year, because my little sister Hallie's playing, he says that I've opened up a lot more. And so, I don't know, every time I talk, he thinks it's funny, and I don't understand why, because I'm just talking. But I think he just really enjoys getting to know us a lot better and being able to coach us and just bring us closer as a team. And I really like it. Like, even if I'm not looking at him directly, like, I can hear him out of the side of my head, Like, I can hear what he's saying. I'm like, oh, yeah, I can do that. Like, I can incorporate this into what I'm doing or whatever. I just think he's kind of a party, and he's probably, like, one of my biggest idols, because he gives really good advice.
I catch the good advice on my microphone when I'm doing this stuff, so it's great. Grace, tell me a little bit how did you end up on first, and what has your softball journey been like enjoying this thing so far?
I honestly have no idea how I ended up on first. I had a varsity uniform my freshman year, but I only played 1 inning of a varsity game, and it was so awful. I did so bad because I played in the outfield, and I do not play in the outfield very often, so it was weird. But I'm not really sure how I ended up on first. When I was a freshman, there was a senior that played first, and then she graduated. And then he just threw me out there, and apparently I did a good job because I'm still there. But I don't know. I just think my journey, I've played softball ever since I played t-ball. Like, I've never missed a year of softball, It's kind of a party. It's kind of cool. But I've gone from playing a bunch of different positions. I played second and catcher and shortstop. I've played everywhere. But first is definitely my favorite spot, and I feel like I've grown a lot there through practice and everything. I don't know. I think I've just gotten better, like, through his coaching. He's the best softball coach I've ever had. Like, easy. That's not even a question. But I just think under his tutoring and everything, and Lisa and Mari, too, I've just become a lot better softball player. So,
well, we can go so many different directions about softball and things like that. Grace, you are a junior. You're going to be coming back hopefully next year, right? We hope to have you back on the softball diamond. There's a lot of seniors above you. Do you feel a pressure of realizing that you're going to be one of those seniors next year? Well, what's the thoughts that go through your mind along that line?
well, I think just being a senior in general is scary because, like, after senior, you're on your own. You're done. Like, I don't know, you go into college and you don't really know anybody, so I think that's just scary in general. But Ryan's always told me, like, even last year and this year, he keeps telling me I'm a leader, so I'm trying to, like, help other people grow. So it's going to be really weird not having Haley, because I've been next to Haley in the field for 2 years. And Julie's been right next to her, and, like, I've got the whole infield, but they're all moving. And it makes me so sad. So I think it's just going to be different, but I think that because Ryan's told me, like, enforced that I need to be a leader so much, that it's going to be weird and hard, but at the same time, I think it'll be fine.
Grace, last question from me. It's been really fun to be able to get to interview you and to tell you a little bit more. I think I ran into your young sister a while ago. My question for you is, what are your hopes for the end of the softball season? Because it is coming up really fast. Where are you all at in terms of your goals, and what are the possibilities of moving on and playing a little bit of extra softball for this season?
Well, I think because last year it sucked. We ended up losing to Bear Lake. That was the first time we lost Bear Lake this season. I think we've been talking a lot about how we can't let the pressure get to us and how we need to, like, stay strong under pressure. And we can't let them keep building and everything. And we have to stay strong no matter what's happening. Like Ryan said the other day, it doesn't matter if we're ahead by 8 or but we're behind by 1. It doesn't matter. Like, you just need to keep playing the same. So I think just being able to enforce that at the end of the year, then that'll really help us in the long run. So.
I like it. Grace Taylor here, our first baseman for Westside Softball. Grace, appreciate your time. Anything just go out there and have fun. Let's have a fantastic softball season. Thanks. I'll let you go down there.
Thank you.
Sometimes in life, the next level seems to be just out of your reach. You know you could reach your goal if you could just figure out what's blocking your success. The trained professionals at Level 10 Life offer life, health, and career coaching. These professional coaching sessions will help you put the next piece together in your puzzle. Don't wait. The coaches at Level 10 Life are here to help you reach your next milestone in life. Schedule a free consultation online at level10lifecoach.com.
We welcome you into the top of the first inning. All things starting off. First pitch, second pitch, launched by Wrigley Peterson into deep center. Right underneath it is Sammy Roberts, and that is how things will start defensively and offensively here in the diamond. Wrigley Peterson, the top of the batting order. She will fly out to center. That'll be the first out of the inning. Here comes Combs. Now up to bat. Behind her, Kimberling and Horsley in the hole. First pitch just a little bit high here. So let's talk a little bit about what the Pirates are facing. Currently on the year, they sit at 8-6, 2-2 in conference play. Have dropped a game to Bear Lake and Malad earlier in the season. 2 wins against Soda Springs, and it's been a little bit of a skid so far for the Pirates. 1 ball, 1 strike. Jensen clearing off the chalk circle. And now they're just trying to get back into this. No better way to make a real point for yourself than getting a win against Malad. Here comes a shot into center. The 1-hop bounce into the glove of Roberts, and it will be Combs that gets on to first on the single. Malad getting the bat on ball early, one of them flying out to center and the other one taking the 1-hop bounce. Solid base hit for Combs. This is Kimberling. Kimberling batting .464 on the year. 1 out, 1 on first. First pitch from Jensen, bunt shown inside. Here comes the throw from Evans. It will go in between the 2 players on second base. Grace Taylor playing the shortstop position today. Lainey Jane Beckstead on first, so a little bit of a mix-up. That pitch looked pretty good from my position, but we do not get the reestablishment from our umpire. I want to say it was a strike, but maybe it's 1-0. Jensen, second pitch. This one, swing and a miss on the strike. Combs successfully stealing last pitch out. She's chilling out on second. Here's the 1-1 from Jensen. This one, low check swing, keeping it back in time. Good block from Evans. I want to say I heard 1 ball, 2 strikes, so maybe 1-2. Jensen settling in. Here comes the pitch. This one caught. Deep center underneath it. Roberts to make the grab. 2 defensive plays from Sammy Roberts. The second out of the top of the first. And up to the plate comes Hallie Horsley. Horsley putting together a wonderful batting season so far at .613. First pitch from Julia Jensen. Runner on second. This one cocked back, foul over the first base dugout. Strike number 1. So it's been all about slow starts for West Side as of recently. They started out slow yesterday. They've been kind of slow getting out the last couple times. If they can get out early this time around, they'll be in a good place and good position as the ball goes wild off the leg of Evans. Advancing to third is Combs. 1-1 the call. 2 outs, 1-1, and runner on third in scoring position. Here comes the pitch from Jensen. Wind up, also low. Evans got to track this thing back down. Holding back up is Combs. Smartly going back to the bag. And Hallie Horsley, one of these star players for Malad that you almost want to, you dare hesitate to throw her strikes. 2-1 is the count. because she just has been slugging it like crazy on the year. You almost feel like you're safer walking her to first more than anything. Here's the 2-1. Also low by Evans. Pitchers count as Jensen settles back in. You're looking for one more out to retire the top of the first. Here comes the windup and pitch. Horsley will take a walk out to first, and to be honest, that might not be the worst thing in the entire world. Runners on the corners and up to the bag now. To bat is Scholes. Scholes donning a .375 batting average at 36 plate appearances, according to Max Preps. Watch for Horsley to take off no matter what here. Here's the first pitch low. Evans will toss it above Jensen, keeping an eye on third, and just like that, Horsley will advance 2 runners in scoring position now for the Lady Dragons. 1-0 the count after the ball thrown by Jensen. You'd love to see a strikeout here, strand 2 runners in prime position. Here it is, a foul ticked over the first base dugout. You take what you get here if you are the Pirates. If you're ticking it off foul a couple times, I think you're in a good place. You just have to make that one pitch, that one defensive play. Here's the 1-1. Right side ticked up, foul. And just like that, this is the moment, this is the positioning. If you're given something here to Scholes, you want it to be outside of the box. You want her to be reaching for something. You want to be able to make an easy defensive play on this or catch her swinging to no avail. The 1-2, 2 outs, runners on second and third. Jensen, the windup and the pitch. High for ball number 2. Don't mind that pitch, to be honest. Jensen working with what she has right here. However, yesterday against Preston, she got herself up early in the count and then wasn't able to finish. Here's the 2-2. Beanball off of the left shoulder, and now we have bases loaded. That's one of those moments, those things that we talk about, those little victories that you got to have if you want to beat Malad in these games. You're running currently right now after the hit by pitch. Malad on a 13-game winning streak versus the Lady Pirates, dawning back since 2017. I dated myself earlier if you missed it. I was a senior in high school the last time that the Pirates were able to get the win here against the Lady Dragons. First ball thrown by Jensen up to bat. This is Goddard. Goddard, the third baseman for the Lady Dragons today. Bases loaded. This a key moment right here. Jensen, the 1-2 high pitch, 2-0. Can see the aggressive base running by Horsley out on second. Would love to get out of this inning with no runs scored. This is a swing and a miss high into the zone. Jensen catches Goddard, wanting it too bad, trying to reach up into the cookie jar to grab it. 2-1. Quick recovery, 2-1 pitch. This one lined out to right field, and it will be caught. No runs scored for the Dragons in the first, and that is a little sliver of hope for the West Side Pirates as they will don the sticks in just a moment's time here on 105.5 KACH. 0-0 coming back at you here on Preston's Classic Hits.
Protecting buyers and lenders in Cache Valley for over 40 years, Northern Title is the trusted name in the tri-state areas of Idaho, Utah, and Wyoming. The staff at Northern Title in Preston protect you from unknown complications like access issues, unpaid taxes, hidden liens, or easement restrictions. Choose the right title company. Choose to close with Northern Title of Preston. Good deeds done daily. Call today at 208-852-5700.
Hi, I'm Brad Phillips, professional trainer and owner of Puppy Steps Training. I believe that life is more enjoyable with a well-trained dog. That's why my team and I have come together to give you the ultimate dog training experience through Puppy Steps Training. Our 8-week board and train program is specifically designed to give your puppy a head start on life. Along with access to our extensive training material, you will receive daily progress reports, weekly photo and video updates, and a hands-on training demonstration. Discover the ultimate dog training experience with Puppy Steps Training, the premier dog training facility in northern Utah, and proud supporter of Westside and Preston High School athletics.
Welcome back here to the bottom of the first. The Westside Pirates able to make the grab out in right field. Good play by Marley Newton. That leaves no runs scored, and now up to bat for the Westside Pirates, Grace Taylor. She'll be the first one here. First contact off the short end of the bat. It will line foul. So a little bit of a different batting lineup for the Pirates here in this one. Different than anything that we've seen so far on the year, and I think that's probably a good idea by Coach Wade. Here's the second pitch, nicked foul by Taylor. 0-2 down really quickly. Taylor has done a great job this year getting bat on ball. The junior, we got to interview her back in the pregame show. Here's Peterson. Quick windup. Skied up into the air into the infield. Taylor taking a run out to first, but it will be to no avail as Peterson will come over to grab it on the fly out. Wrigley Peterson, probably one of the better pitchers in the state of Idaho at the 2A classification. You look at her ERA, and she's only given up 1 run per 9 innings pitched on the year, or rather 7 innings pitched on the year. 1 out, and up to the bat now, Dakota Nielsen. 2 quick strikes, and the Pirates have got to take their time. Wrigley Peterson is going to try and rush you. She's going to try and get you off of your spot, make you uncomfortable, just like that. Nielsen 0-2. Here is the 0-2. Nielsen lining it into third. Here comes a great shot, grabbed out in left field, and Nielsen will chill on out on first. And that is exactly what you love to see if you are the Pirates on the base hit by Dakota Nielsen. That thing was tightrope walking down the line into third. You were holding on, keeping your fingers white knuckle crossed. Here's Riley Evans now. First pitch, outside and to the right swing, and then it looks like the Pirates have a lot of confidence right now in their ability to bat the ball, and I think that's going to work to their advantage today. You can see everybody chasing what they got. Here's the second one. Riley Evans caught off guard on the second pitch. Peterson, as soon as she gets the go-ahead from the umpire, they are winging it across the line. 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss high, and just like that, down 2. Here comes the ringer, Julia Jensen, for the Pirates. She has the best slugging percentage on the team, just under 500. This one, line to Peterson, stepping on the bag, and that was just too easy from the shortstop position. A good play to grab it, collect yourself, and to step right on second to prohibit anything. That was number 3, Beth McLean. And there we go. Off into the second. We will have it right after this on 105.5 KACH.
There's no better family activity than a night out at the movies. Worm Creek Opera House Theater on State Street in Preston is your local home for first-run family movies. The historic theater offers top-flight comfort, the coolest refreshments, and quality entertainment, all at family prices. Stop by the Worm Creek Opera House at 70 South State Street in downtown Preston. For tickets, show times, and a list of upcoming attractions, go to wormcreek.org. Since 2005, North Star's Ultimate Outdoors has been Cache Valley's source for fun and adventure. It's here you can find the biggest selection of snowmobiles, ATVs, utility vehicles, and handheld power equipment from the brand names you know, such as Steel, Polaris, and Yamaha. The professionally trained staff at North Star's Ultimate Outdoors of Preston has what it takes to get you out on the nation's leading brands. The best deals in the best town. North Star's Ultimate Outdoors. It's where the fun starts. 777 North State Street, Preston.
Welcome back here into the second inning after stranding 3 runners on the bag last time up. Here come the Malad Lady Dragons. Once again, 0-0 our reading on the Les Schwab Tire Logan North scoreboard. First pitch will be high, as up to the bat is Oglesby. 1-0 the call after the first pitch thrown. Here's Jensen on the 1-0. This one low. So one high, one low, and it looks like the pitches are going to be coming fast and quick. Those are two synonyms that I just used to make you think I know more adjectives than I do. Here's the one outside to the right. 3-0 on 3 straight balls thrown by Julia Jensen. Oglesby, 304 batting average. You'd love to get a strikeout here. You got to battle back into it. Here's the 3-0 from Jensen. It will be low. And as I look, I must have missed a strike call somewhere. Now it's 3-1. Our umpire is not giving me the signal, so I cannot read what it is. And now we will get the 4 ball call. Out to first goes Oglesby. She'll take the walk. Here's Pickett up to bat. First pitch from Jensen. Bunt shown, no good. Evans makes the throw out to second, but it will bounce off the shin of Sparrow. Safely stealing is Oglesby. Settling back into the plate. This one caught well high into center left. Roberts settling underneath it. She'll make the grab. Here comes the throw out to third after Oglesby hesitates and stays on the bag. So it will be a sacrifice fly out to third. I guess the actual term is just a fly ball that allows them to advance. Oglesby in scoring position. Pickett will fly out to center for the first out of the inning. This is Summers, the designated player. First pitch from Jensen. Bat, bunt down the line. Evans, and it will be out. Dakota Nilsson makes the grab. Evans able to make the catch, swings her body counterclockwise enough to nab the backside on the tag out near home of Oglesby. Second out of the inning, and it looks like the Pirates are here to play defensively. Summers reaches first on the fielder's choice on the bunt. 2 outs, and up to the top of the batting order once again is Peterson. First pitch, well inside, caught foul into our neighboring field out to my left, 0-1. Peterson, I don't know if we talked about her batting, but she's donning a .568. This is a great batting lineup for Malad. Just a fun, wonderful program. Evans able to make the block, ball rolls into the field of play, but Summers taking the steal out to second. 1-1, the pitch count. Now, I had a couple different stories I wanted to tell you today, a little bit about the world of softball, but the pitches are coming so fast I can't even tell you about it. Jensen finally taking a little bit of a slow breather. Here's the 1-1. Lined into center, straight laser beam. Roberts saves it in time. Here comes the throw. Now a pickle out at first. Peterson, Beckstead has it now. She'll make the throw, and then she'll make it safely in time. Peterson, good base running. That will allow her to bring in the RBI double. Summers makes it home, and that will be the first run scored for Malad on the day. 2 outs, 1-0 lead for the Malad Lady Dragons. Peterson on second, and here comes Combs. Combs 1 for 1 with a single. Here's the first pitch from Jensen, low down into the dirt. Peterson coming well out beyond the bag to give Evans something to look at. 1-0. If you didn't know, the second year of women's professional fast pitch softball happened about a week ago. Here comes a blooper out into right field. Marley Newton comes sprinting over to make the grab in shallow right. And that is considered a win if you count, if you ask me. Only 1 run scored. Westside still in a good position to match the offensive capabilities on the third out. We'll go into it. 1-0 for the lead for the Lady Dragons here on the Les Schwab Tire Logan North scoreboard. We'll get ready for the bottom of the second right after this.
We all have those times in life where having insurance has been a great comfort in helping to make a bad situation better. Naylor Insurance takes pride in being that friend there to help you when you need it the most. Serving the community since 1978, Naylor Insurance is proud to represent a number of carriers to fit your insurance needs through Mutual of Enumclaw. Stop by our new location, 223 North State Street in Preston.
Papa J's World Headquarters in Clifton, Idaho, started on the dream of a man who wanted to give back to his small-town farming community. 20 years later, it's a place renowned for its gourmet beef jerky, deli, and uniquely friendly customer experience. The friendly staff at Papa J's invites you to come in or find them online at papajs.com, where you can have the unique taste of Papa J's beef jerky shipped to you all with a click of a button. Papa J's, world-class jerky in small-town USA. papajs.com. Right out of the break, Haley Sparrow gives me no time to lead you back into this thing. First pitch, she's able to nail it off the top end of the bat, splitting third base and the shortstop, and getting on to first with a base hit. And this is where the Pirates are most dangerous, and that is when they are feeling incredibly confident in their batting and their defense. First ball for Lainey Jane. Hit off the clipped off the top of the bat. No outs. Sparrow getting back to the bag, getting checked up on by our catcher, number 18, Pickett. 1-1 the account. Lainey Jane settling back into the middle of the lineup. Here comes the blooper, and it will fall into the middle of the field. The throw out with the bare hand from the second baseman. Good night. What a throw and what a flip out to second on the force out. Sparrow had to hold up on first, thinking that somebody might have been able to grab that one. That is a I think it's a 6-4 throw out on second. Beckstead reaches on the fielder's choice. Replacing Sparrow on first. One out. Here comes Sammy Roberts up to the line. Peterson. So quick on the pitching ability that our umpire has to call her off at the very end. Here comes the bunt. Roberts rolling out to first, and it will be enough. Here comes Westside after the error throw on third. Beckstead will come home for the tying run. 1-1. You're reading on the Les Schwab Tire Logan North scoreboard. So Roberts with the sacrifice bunt gets thrown out on first. Ball gets thrown back to third. Beckstead will reach and be able to score. And Malad will take a quick moment to meet out on the chalk circle. You know, this is new territory right now. I mean, Malad, I will tell it how it is. A 13-0. 13 wins, 0 losses is what Malad is riding on right now since April 24th, 2017. They are the defending state champions. Westside on the year has had their moments, they've kind of been digging off of the bottom of what has been momentum-wise. A little bit of a rough go, losing their last 3 of 4. That only win coming off of a home game to Soda Springs a while ago. Or American Falls, excuse me. Here's the first pitch. Inside for strike number 1 for Hallie Wade. Wade very patient. Wanted that thing to go high. Here's Peterson on the 0-1. This one swinging late for strike number 2. Wade, 263 batting average with 4 RBIs. Good eye on the third pitch as it will go down low into the dust. Wrigley Peterson is too dang fast. I mean, this is the pitch count world if we're in the MLB. Here's the 1-2. Just outside and to the right. Wade, underclassman, facing a fantastic pitcher in Peterson. Here's the 2-2. Down low, full count. So the patience pays off for Wade, and now you are in a real battle. Here's the 3-2 from Peterson. Inside, swing and a miss on the low pitch, and that retires the inning. Will be 3 outs, and we will go into the third, all notched up at 1 on the Les Schwab Tire Logan North scoreboard. We'll be back right after this on 105.5.
People oftentimes ask us, why do people from other areas of the valley or other parts of the state or drive so far to come here? And a lot of times I'll ask them, so why did you drive past several different dealers to come and buy your car here? And a lot of times they say, I just like the environment here. I like the low pressure. They don't play games. You guys are straightforward with me. You don't, trick me into buying something I don't want. We take care of people the way we want to be treated, and so they'll drive a ways to do that.
WestMotorCompany.com.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back into the top of the third inning here. West Side matching the 1 run scored in the second by the Malad Dragons. We're all notched up at 1-0-0 ball game, and I think the longer you are able to play this thing out, the better you must feel if you're a West Side player or a fan, knowing that you're going toe-to-toe with the cream of the crop. Number 1 in the coaches' poll, the 2A level, Malad. And our umpire going to come on over and give a little talking to the West Side dugout. Wasn't sure what he said, but we're settling back in to call things here. First pitch from Jensen, and that will be driven, scooped up by Sparrow. The throw out to first in time for out number 1. That was Kimberling. Goes out on the 4-3 ground out. Now comes Horsley up to bat. She was walked last time up, and if I'm the Pirates, maybe I walk her every time on purpose, considering how well she's been batting this season. Here's the first pitch from Jensen. Down low into the dirt. And that might be truly the strategy that Coach Wade wants to put on Malad right here. You're playing great defense. You want to keep the momentum. Just let Horsley walk out to first. Rely on your defense. Here's the second one, down into the dirt for a 2-0. Now, if you're Hallie Horsley, you want to take this as a compliment. You want to say, hey, this is the greatest compliment an opposing team can give you, throwing you 4 balls in a row to walk you out to first. Here's the 2-0 from Jensen. This one notched off, a scoop from Dakota Nielsen off the top, and the throw in time on the stretch by Beckstead. West Side, all smiles and high fives as Horsley grounds out on the 5-3. Beckstead almost doing the splits to reach it in time. Horsley got on her horse. You see what I did there. Just millimeters away from calling it safe. Our umpire was in the motion. Here comes the first pitch from Jensen. This one lined foul by inches down the first base line. This is Scholes, hit by pitch last time. 0 for 1 today. Got stranded out on first after Goddard flew out into right field back in the first inning. 0-1 with 2 outs, nobody on. Jensen. Calm and collected the windup inside. This one clipped towards our sports broadcast booth. It will take a 1-hop bounce off of the ceiling and the roof. 0-2. And I don't think you probably could have had a better start to this game if you are the Pirates currently. Outside of the 1 run scored, you've matched it. Defensively, you've been in the right position. Here's the 0-2 from Jensen, right side. This one launched into right field, foul. Newton was there to track it down, so a good battle here by Scholes. Scholes, 32 at-bat appearances, 8 runs scored, 12 hits, and 6 RBIs, so she carries a lot of weight. Middle of the pack in terms of this team. It's saying something if you're 375 batting average and you're middle of the pack. Here's the 0-2 once again from Jensen. Slower, more methodical, and the changeup high. on the slow developing pitch, 1-2. A little bit cloudy today, nice and wonderful, good temperature. 1-2, inside, and another foul off the short end of the bat. And you love to see this is the weather that we were hoping for approximately a month and a half ago. I'm sure these girls would have loved to have seen this earlier, but at the same time, you can't help but be grateful for the moisture we've received in the mountains. Here's the 1-2. This one skied up into the infield. Sparrow can't get back in time. It will drop in the dead spot. And saving the offensive opportunity is Scholes off of the base hit. Goddard up to bat. Flew out to right field last time. Marley Newton making the great grab with her. This is a low golf swing for Goddard. Lined foul. Runner on first. 0-1, 2 outs. Play can be made either on second or first. Jensen getting into her bowling stance almost. The change up high. Evans checking up on the base. Runner on first, 1-1. Now, as I was saying before, about a week ago on the 17th, professional softball fast pitch in their second year as a professional league. The ball goes high, 2-1. Was able to come together. 4 teams in that league. Their season runs from mid-June to late August around the country. Jensen will check over towards the dugout, taking her time. Here's the 2-1. Also high on the fastball. The number 1 overall selection, Alex Storako. The 5-year senior out of Oklahoma, transfer from Michigan, was selected number 1 overall from the pitcher position. And there goes ball number 4. So bases will rotate. Scholes heads out to second. Goddard out to first on the walk. And a little update on her. Storako was 2022 academic All Big Ten back in Michigan. All freshman as well. As a pitcher, ball number 1 thrown down into the dirt. As this is Oglesby. Her ERA for a career and 5 years playing softball, 171. Pretty decent. This one lasered out into left field. Coming into home goes Malad, and 1 run will be scored. Beckstead getting the throw and the checkup back on first. So that will be an RBI single for Oglesby. Scholes will make it home. Up to bat is Pickett. Runners on first and second. Score is 2-1 in favor of Malad. First pitch from Jensen. Slow, coming up into the infield. Underneath it is Sparrow, and she'll grab it for the out. So 1 more run scored by Malad. It's a 2-1 lead held by the Dragons. West Side coming up to hit the sticks right after this in the bottom of the 3rd on 105.5 KACH.
Hey ladies, when you're looking to freshen up your wardrobe, there is no need to travel to the big city shopping centers or the dreaded mall. Stay local and head to Magnolia Road in downtown Preston. They offer great prices on the cutest tops, bottoms, sweaters, shoes and boots, and other accessory items. And best of all, everything is size inclusive from small to 3XL. When you shop local, everything you spend stays right here in Preston and Franklin County. Magnolia Road, 27 South State Street in downtown Preston.
The greatest of life's moments can pass in the blink of an eye. Make sure you enjoy them with clear vision. The optometrists at Eye Care For You have been serving patients in Cache Valley and Preston for 43 years. As a full-service optical store, you'll find glasses, contacts, and professional eye health and vision exams. Doctors Philip Cromwell, Jeff Cromwell, and Lance Henderson are committed to providing you with professional care for your vision. Call today to schedule an appointment in Preston or Logan. Eye Care For You. Not just a name, but a commitment. Here into the bottom of the third we will go. It is the Malad Lady Dragons holding on to a 1-run lead, 2-1 over the West Side Lady Pirates. And up to the line here, bottom of the batting order. This is Sydney Parkinson. Parkinson, when we take a look back on her year, 218 batting average with 9 RBIs. And there's a few gaps in the year that I have missed. So these are just my gaps. My gaps in knowledge. Here's Parkinson settling in. Here's the righty first pitch from Oglesby. Change up. Waiting on that one. Our umpire's not going to give me a call as to what that was. This one outside to the right. I want to say 2-0. I'm playing a guessing game from up here. Parkinson swinging and missing on the third pitch. 2-1. There we go. Quickly back into this. Parkinson swinging low up into the backing on the right side. 2-2. And as soon as you step into the box, here's Peterson, 2-2. This one clipped foul. And you know how fast Peterson's going? It almost feels as though it's working to the advantage of Westside. You have no time to think. Thinking is the worst possible thing you can do when you're sitting in the batter's box. And here she goes, back 2-2. Swing and a miss on a strikeout for Parkinson. Out number 1 here in the third. Here comes Grace Taylor. 0 for 1 today. Flying out to Peterson last time. Here comes some contact in between the legs. It's going to be a race out to first. In time. That's a great throw on the recovery by the second baseman of Malad, number 5, Oglesby. And that was close. Thought for a second that Grace Taylor could make it there after the bobbled fielding. 4-3 ground out. First pitch, foul into the backing. Dakota, 1 for 1 today after a laser beam shot down the third base line. Here comes the 0-1 from Peterson. High and outside to the right. Now, wouldn't you love if that was a wild pitch that you could just take off as a runner and think that if you could make it there in time? 1-1. Peterson again. Inside. Nelson. Super early on that pitch, and she's getting ahead almost of these laser beams coming off of the right arm of Peterson. 1-2. Choking up on the bat. Here's the 1-2. This one clipped foul over the backing. So Dakota battling her own in the batter's box. Here comes the next one. This one change up low. Our umpire almost close to call that one a strike as Dakota reaching and then checking right before she's committing. Here's 2-2. Another contact down into the dirt, foul. You know, for me, I would be calling for time. I need a couple practice swings. I need to look at a couple of stuff. But it's working for Westside how fast these pitches are coming across. Here's the 2-2 from Peterson. Change up, line down to the third base line, fielded, and the throw in time. Great throw from Horsley. Out to that is Horsley, excuse me. Great throw to Horsley, making the grab and the force out at first. That's the third out of the inning on the 5-3. We'll head into the fourth right after this here on 1340 AM, 105.5 FM, Preston's Classic Hits. The greatest of life's moments can pass in the blink of an eye. Make sure you enjoy them with clear vision. The optometrists at Eye Care For You have been serving patients in Cache Valley and Preston for 43 years. As a full-service optical store, you'll find glasses, contacts, and professional eye health and vision exams. Doctors Philip Cromwell, Jeff Cromwell, and Lance Henderson are committed to providing you with professional care for your vision. Call today to schedule an appointment in Preston or Logan. Eye Care For You, not just a name, but a commitment.
Hi, my name is Penny Wright, born and raised in Preston. I am your local Medicare agent. I am here to give you the knowledge you need so you can make an informed and wise choice for your Medicare needs. Call me at 208-852-2367 if you're turning 65 or have any Medicare questions.
Welcome into the fourth here. Julia Jensen settling back into the chalk circle. Up to bat, this is Summers, her second time up. Reached on a fielder's choice last time. First pitch low out to the left for ball number 1. It almost feels like, wow, we were going like at breakneck speed. Now Jensen's finally taking a little bit of time to follow these pitches. Here's the 1-0. Summers coming out of the box, and there's a term for that exact type of batting, and all of you softball people that are watching on mylocalradio.com are gonna be like, oh, it's this, it's da 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 da, and I'm sitting here like I have no idea. She's leaving the box as she's swinging. I forgot what it's called. Here's the 1-1 down into the left for ball number 2. You're all thinking, oh, Cody, you poor unfortunate soul, you don't know what that is. And I'm saying, no, I don't. Sorry. Here's the 2-1. There it is, right to Jensen. Throw off of the top of the glove, and she's going to take off to second. Newton will throw out to Taylor, and that will come in and out of the glove. So the error allowing Summers to reach second. E3. And then we'll head back up to the top for Peterson. 1 for 2 today with an RBI double. No outs, runner in scoring position. Here comes Julia Jensen. First pitch for Peterson. Slow changeup inside. Peterson wanted to send that into the stratosphere, but she's going to catch nothing but air on strike number 1. Second pitch from Jensen with a windup. Inside the zone for strike number 2. I mean, that is shaven close to the front end of Peterson, but it was inside, down 0-2. Now, Jensen, you got so much to work with. This is the pitcher's count. Lined into left field, a hop and skip. Rolling into home, another RBI double for Wrigley Peterson. Brings home Summers. 3-1 on the Les Schwab Tire Logan North scoreboard in favor of the Lady Dragons. Here comes Combs up to bat. She's 1 for 2. Got stranded out on third after a base hit back in the first. Her third time up. First pitch from Julia Jensen. Bunt shown, and it will be a strike. Easily taking third on the steal is Peterson. Evans deciding to eat it. 0-1. Second pitch, Jensen. This one rolling out to the shortstop. The throw in time for the out. Not before Peterson comes home for the score. Combs. 6-3 ground out. That's the first out of the inning. Kimberling up to bat now. She's 0 for 2 today. Flying out to center. And the 4-3. First pitch, ball number 1. Nobody on the bags. Second pitch, one hop into the glove of Nilsson. The throw out to Beckstead, off the mark on the error reaching. And that ball goes out of the field of play, so it looks like Kimberling will head out to second on the E5. One out, runner on second. Hallie Horsley up. 0 for 2, walked once. First pitch from Jensen. Outside. Ball number 1. 2-run lead held by the Lady Dragons as of this moment. The 1-0 from Jensen. Another one placed inside, but out of the zone, just above the knees of Horsley. 2-0. 2-0 pitch. Jensen waiting on it. Taylor has that one go off of her wrist. The throw from Roberts. Electing to go to third. Horsley goes to second on the double. Runners on second and third now, and now we get a little discussion by the West Side Pirates on the mound. This is a discussion by Coach Wade to say, hey, we fought, we're in a great position here, but hey, this is the moment, this is a turning point. We've got to settle in, we've got to realize what our strengths are, and we've got to make some good plays. Try and get out of this thing with minimal damage. Giving up 2 runs in the inning, that's manageable. Or rather, 2 runs in the inning with it's a 4-1 lead held by Malad now. This is manageable, but you have to, put the glue, the flex tape or whatever it is on the leaking right now. Taylor hopping it over to her glove. The throw out by Beckstead is off the mark, bringing home 1 run, rounding third on the double. So 2 runs will come home on the error throw. Scholes reaches on the E6. Runner on second. 6-1 lead held by Malad now. First pitch, high and a shallow right. Newton comes over to make the grab off of the right glove. That's out number 2. Up to bat now, Oglesby. 1 for 2 today. Walked back in the second inning and tagged out before reaching home plate on a great play by Riley Evans. First pitch into the zone for strike number 1. Second pitch, Jensen. This one outside to the right, reaching high up into the air, just to the right of the sports broadcast booth, 0-2. You got to make one more pitch. You got to get out of this thing now if you are West Side. Hope for the offense to match the 4-run inning here. Here's the 0-2 from Jensen. Down low into the dirt, Evans with the block, keeps the runner held up on second, 1-2. The NFL draft later on tonight, if you are interested in those types of things. Who's going to be going number 1 overall? Out in Kansas City tonight. Should be a fun one. If you're a diehard fan, go ahead and watch it, the 1-2. Out to the left, 2-2. Yeah, we're going to have a fun little household game with the NFL draft tonight. Play some NFL bingo. My wife is excited for bingo portion of things. Here comes the late swing, line foul out to the left by Oglesby. In terms of how this game has gone so far, it's been a great first 3 innings by West Side. Now the wheel kind of got a little bit squeaky here in the 4th. Malad's brought home 4 runners to score. It's a 6-1 lead currently held by the Dragons. Change up high on the 2-2. Now full count. Second baseman Oglesby waiting for her pitch, and she will get walked. Stealing third on the confusion is Scholes. Oglesby heads out to first on the walk. And here comes Pickett. Pickett, the last one through the batting lineup before a full rotation. 2 outs, runners on the corners. First one. Down low into the dirt, easily stealing second is Oglesby. Here's the 1-0 from Jensen. This one also down into the dirt, running for home, and that one in time. Jensen makes the throw out to third. Safely getting back onto the bag. Wild pitch brings home Scholes. Oglesby heads out to third, and another run will be added onto the tally. 7-1 lead for Malad. (2-0 high, 3-0 now for Pickett. The pitch clipped up into the air, into the dead zone. It will roll foul about 10 feet down the first base line as it just bloops up into the air. 3-1. I know. It's wrong. 3-1. This one reaching high. The ball into the glove of Taylor. The throw out to Beckstead on the splits is in time. Putting it all on the line. Flexibility pays off for Laney Jane as it finally ends the inning for out number 3. You're reading on the Les Schwab Tire Logan North scoreboard 7-1 as we get ready for the bottom of the 4th right after this on 105.5 KACH.
It's the goal in everyone's life to reach financial independence and security. Evergreen Financial Partners in Preston can help with strategies to assist in those goals. They will design a plan to suit you, whether it be for your family, home, or current or future investments. Evergreen Financial Partners can help with life insurance, long-term life, 401ks, retirement plans, or mutual funds. Contact the experts at Evergreen Financial and let them put a plan together for you. Find them at 41 West 1st South in Preston or go online to set your appointment at evergreenfinancialpartners.net. Evergreen Financial Partners, your first step to financial security.
With over 24 years of building multifamily and commercial projects across the Intermountain West, Procon stands apart as a leader in the custom framing industry, driven by the standard of delivering the highest level of customer service, high-quality work, and integrity. Procon is dedicated to building multifamily and commercial properties that exceed customer expectations. Visit online to see why Procon stands above the rest at buildprocon.com.
Webb Funeral Home is proud to be the leading provider of funeral services in northern Cache Valley, including southeast Idaho, for almost 100 years. We are a full-service mortuary offering the highest quality services with very affordable pricing. We have plans to meet everyone's budget, from traditional funeral services to graveside services and cremation options. We gladly provide free insurance coverage review, quality headstones and monuments, as well as funeral transcriptions. Let us answer any questions you might have by calling us at 208-852-0533. Webb Funeral Home, a trusted name in funeral service since 1925.
We welcome you into the bottom of the 4th. The first pitch out high and to the right as Riley Evans steps up to bat. 1-0. This one tipped foul into the backing for Evans. No outs, nobody on as Evans will split the count 1-1. Peterson has been doing pretty well in the last last inning. One strikeout. Back in the 3rd. This one also high on the 1-1. Riley Evans today, last time up, striking out back in the first. This is her second opportunity. Swing and a miss on strike number 2. 2-2 the count. Evans putting her arm back, letting the umpire know that she's ready. Now the 2-2 outside for ball number 3. Peterson so fast on these pitches. Full count. Here's the 3-2, and the swing and a miss. Strikeout number 1 and out number 1 here in the inning. Here comes Julia Jensen up to the plate. First pitch. Clipped high and foul. Horsley trying to get on. Turn on the wheels to track that thing down, but it will be foul towards the right side dugout. Oh, 1. Second one outside the zone, reaching off the top of the bat, foul. 0-2. Peterson back into the chalk circle. She will wind up the 0-2. This one again caught foul. Jensen very concise, getting bat on ball. Just got to get it into the field of play here. Peterson setting up again, 0-2. This one caught high into center field, right underneath it, and it will be into the glove on the fly out of Combs. Now comes Haley Sparrow. 1 for 1 today on the base hit, tagged out, or rather forced out on the ground out to the shortstop. Golf swing lined high and foul towards the cemetery located behind the elementary school, 0-1. Waiting on the changeup into the zone, 0-2 with 2 outs, nobody on. Threatening to go 3 up and 3 down as Malad's starting to get into their own. Good eye from Sparrow on the 0-2, high into the right, ball 1. The 1-2. Here comes the 1-2. Outside and high into the zone, swinging on the strikeout. 3 up and 3 down for the Pirates. Back to it on the sticks for the Malad Dragons after this on 105.5, 1340 AM, Preston's Classic Hits. Here at the Westside School District, we proudly announce that through the generous efforts of donors around our wonderful community, we have raised over $2.2 million towards our new multi-purpose center building and classrooms on our campus. This state-of-the-art center is dedicated to the advancement of learning and will serve our community as a center for elementary classrooms, a recreational multi-purpose center, lunchroom, as well as a theater of the arts for our youth. With your help, we can raise the final $250,000 needed to complete this project. Donate online at westside202.com or feel free to stop by and donate in person in the Westside School District front office.
Sometimes in life, the next level seems to be just out of your reach. You know you could reach your goal if you could just figure out what's blocking your success. The trained professionals at Level 10 Life offer life, health, and career coaching. These professional coaching sessions will help you put the next piece together in your puzzle. Don't wait. The coaches at Level 10 Life are here to help you reach your next milestone in life. Schedule a free consultation online at level10lifecoach.com.
Back into the 5th, the bunt fielded by Jensen. The throw out at first in time as Summers will take a seat on the 1-3 bunt ground out. For out number 1, back to the top of the batting order, this is Peterson. Nobody on, 1 out. Peterson reaching, popping high up in the air. Beckstead saying she's got it, and she does, right behind the first base for 2 quick outs. Now comes Combs up to bat. 1 for 3 today. And here comes Jensen. First pitch. This one, laser beam to Sparrow in between the legs, and it goes out to right field, reaching first. Combs will reach easily on the base hit. Behind her, Kimberling, Horsley on deck, and Scholes in the hole. Jensen's first pitch, high. The throw from Evans, out and off of the leg. Out into center field. Roberts now throws. And luckily, Jensen is able there to back it up and stop the ball from going out of play. If that were the case, it looked as though Combs was going to be able to take a bead home or at least get walked there off of the rules. She will steal second. Error allows her to advance all the way to third. Kimberling looking at the 1-0. The pitch from Jensen. Skied up into the air, into left field, coming up underneath it. No, it will be dropped. Parkinson just a hair behind it. Brings home one runner on the RBI single. (8-1), you're reading on the Les Schwab Tire Logan North scoreboard in the top of the 5th. Horsley up to bat. 1 for 3 today. First pitch, ball high. Second pitch, down low into the dirt. Evans got to track it down towards the dugout. Kimberling goes and advances to second. 2-0. Cloud cover starting to come in a little bit here over both dugouts and over the diamond. Here's the 2-0. Waiting on it. Horsley grounding out foul. 2-1. Horsley chopping at these balls, looks like, a lumberjack. I mean, so much power going into this thing. Here's the 2-1 high and 3-1 now in the count off the fastball. Jensen checking back into the dugout. Checking the wristband. Here's the 3-1 inside and a walkout for Horsley. Runners on first and second now as Scholes will come up to bat. Reaching the bag, reaching first all 3 times with one true base hit. First pitch from Jensen, slow, right down the middle, and it will be caught foul. My wife likes to call those those foul balls a reverse home run. Her words, not mine. Here's the 0-1 from Jensen. One hop into the dust. 1-1. Number 1 in the coaches poll, Malad, coming on strong here today, up 8-1 on the Les Schwab Tire Logan North scoreboard. Coming towards the end. Coming towards the end of the softball season. 2-1 after the ball slips out of the hands of Jensen into the dirt. The wind-up and pitch. Also low. Runners advance and rotate. 3-1. After a slow start, Malad starting to get look a little more truer to form. Ball will go into the dust for the 4-ball walk. Scholes will head out first. Bases loaded. 2 outs, bases loaded. And here comes Goddard up to bat for the Lady Dragons. First pitch from Jensen, down low. Evans takes it off of the shoulder. Flip out to home, not in time. The wild pitch, allowing Kimberling to come home. (9-1) lead held by the Dragons now. 1-0 in the pitch count. The second one, low, chopping, foul. Horsley was, basically all the way home before she realized that went off the tip of the bat. 1-1. Here's the next pitch. Also low into the dirt. Jensen having a little bit of a lull. These things have been going into the dirt a few times. Got to bring this thing up a little bit. 2-1. The pitch. Low. Off of the legs. Horsley comes home on the wild pitch. And here comes another little discussion out onto the mound as Malad will go up 10-1 here on the Les Schwab Tire Logan North scoreboard. Coach Wade going to come out and talk to the girls a little bit as we get a cleanup at home. Other things going on this week, you got to also remember the game against Ryrie has been canceled tomorrow. So don't expect a stream, don't expect a game, because it's not going to happen. So enjoy your Friday. We'll come back to you with more action back next week as we have a game against Bear Lake. Out in Bear Lake, I believe, is what the schedule says. 3-1, Jensen. The pitch, swing and a miss. It will go backwards, bring it home. And safely on the slide is Scholes. Full count, nobody on the bag now, an 11-1 lead for the Dragons. Oh, now she's going to walk out. And that's what I'm wondering. Julia Jensen is trying to tell her that she swung, and indeed she did. So she's going to come back to home. Jensen was paying attention. So was I. We have it on camera. So it is a full count now as Goddard will step up to the plate once again to battle with Jensen. The pitch into the zone, and that will retire the inning. We'll go into the bottom of the fifth with the Dragons up 11-1 here on the Les Schwab Tire Logan North scoreboard. We'll be back right after this on Preston's Classic Hits.
Franklin County Medical Center is proud to provide excellence in surgical and specialty healthcare right here in our community, making it extremely convenient to receive world-class care without even leaving the county. The best part is that we work closely with your primary care physicians to ensure a convenient and coordinated care experience. Our skilled surgeons are continually adding services to Franklin County, some you won't find anywhere in the greater Cache Valley area. Discover what is available right here at fcmc.org/specialty. You just might be surprised at what we have to offer.
Whether it's your vehicle, home, business, or even life, protecting the things that matter most shouldn't be left to chance. At Farm Bureau, the Smith Agency, everything that is important to you is important to us. That's why our office and agents are united to protect your future and give you peace of mind today. I'm Brittany Smith. As your local Farm Bureau agents, my husband Braden and I would love to customize and simplify plans that are unique to you and what you care about. Stop in today and see how Farm Bureau can make insurance simple for you.
Protecting buyers and lenders in Cache Valley for over 40 years, Northern Title is the trusted name in the tri-state areas of Idaho, Utah, and Wyoming. The staff at Northern Title in Preston protect you from unknown complications like access issues, unpaid taxes, hidden liens, or easement restrictions. Choose the right title company. Choose to close with Northern Title of Preston. Good deeds done daily. Call today at 208-852-5700.
Up next, 1-1 for Jensen, down low into the dust. It will go for ball number 2. This is Beckstead, excuse me. 2-1, no outs. Next pitch also down low. Here in the bottom of the 5th, the West Side Pirates down by 10. Peterson. Here's the windup here, and Beckstead will swing and just go just underneath it. Full count, I believe. No, 2-2. Beckstead back up to the plate. This one looking for contact going into the backing on the right side, kitty corner. Good battle from Beckstead. Beckstead, the first one up to the plate in this inning. Watches that one go low, and she will be walked out to first. That was the full count. Here's Sammy Roberts behind her. Runner on first. Roberts, the big lefty power hitter, looking for some contact. This one high and to the right near the face mask. Strike number 1 on the swing, 0-1. Roberts settling back in. Here's Peterson on the 0-1. Right into the zone for strike number 2. Looking. Here's the 0-2 for Roberts. Throw out to second. Beckstead takes the slide safely in time. Will successfully steal second. 1-2 for Roberts out on home. The pitch. Low. 2-2. Roberts again. Swing and a miss, and she will head down to the dugout. Strikeout. Comes Hallie Wade, her second chance up today. One out. Runner on second. Ball 1 thrown. Peterson's second pitch. 1-0 down low. 2 balls, no strikes, and now we're getting into the nitty-gritty portion of this game. 2-0, now 3-0. Beckstead will take off to third, safely reaching, stealing. Great base running by Beckstead to make it all the way out to third now. 3-0 for Wade. That one will catch the corner. Three-one. Now full count, 3-2. The 3-2 pitch from Peterson. Grabbed, foul up into the right of the backing for Wade. Peterson, the windup pitch. Outside to the right. Strikeout looking for Wade. Here comes Parkinson. 0 for 1 today. First pitch. Parkinson waiting on it to uncork. It will be foul into the backing. Parkinson gets it past Peterson, scooped up into the glove of the second baseman in time for the throw out. And we'll head back into the dugout on the 4-3. Get ready for the next inning right after this on 105.5 KACH.
In 1996, my father, Jay Moyle, started producing gourmet beef jerky in the foothills of Clifton, Idaho. Now, over 20 years later, Papa Jay's beef jerky is a staple of the Franklin County community. Family run since the beginning, the modern way of making jerky here at Papa Jay's is the old-fashioned way. Absolutely no shortcuts are taken in producing the finest quality and most delicious smoked meat you can find. Come over to Papa Jay's and bite into a tender, flavorful stick of Papa Jay's, and your view of jerky will never be the same. 10 South Main Highway, Clifton, Idaho.
Today's game is brought to you by Beckstead Real Estate, the real estate experts for Franklin County and beyond. By Crumble Cookie, bringing friends and families together over the world's best cookies. By West Motors, your only stop for newer used cars in Preston and in Logan. By Stokes Market True Value, with the freshest meat and produce in town. By Webb Funeral Home, serving Preston and surrounding communities since 1925. By Ralph's Construction, building new homes in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. By Franklin County Medical Center, with the finest care you'll find in all of the Cache Valley. By Preston Auto Parts CarQuest, we have all the parts you need to keep your car or truck running strong. By Naylor Insurance, for home, health, life, and auto from Mutual of Enumclaw. By Procon Homes, building quality multifamily homes across the West. By Les Schwab Tire in North Logan. For tires, brakes, shocks, or alignment, there's only one stop. It's Les Schwab Tire in North Logan. By North Stars Ultimate Outdoors. Get ready for your next outdoor adventure at North Stars Ultimate Outdoors in Preston. By Evergreen Financial. When planning your future, trust the experts at Evergreen Financial in Preston. By Level 10 Life. Reach your next level in life with their life coaching sessions. By Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency. Don't leave the things that matter to chance. Call Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency today. By Northern Title, the trusted name in the tri-state area. Good deeds done daily at Northern Title. And by Papa Jay's Deli and Jerky in Clifton. This broadcast is made possible through an agreement between Preston Broadcasting, LLC, and Westside High School Athletics, and is a production of Preston Broadcasting, LLC. This game is intended for the private, non-commercial use of our audience. Any rebroadcast or reproduction of this broadcast without express written consent of Preston Broadcasting, LLC is strictly prohibited. If you're looking for someplace new as you head into your golden years, look into the tradition of quality designer homes built by Ralph's Construction in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. Working in Phase 3 now, with Phase 4 starting soon, these homes can be built to a floor plan that you desire, or Ralph's Construction has other options that you're sure to fall in love with. Call today for more information, 435-232-1837. Now is the time to plan for the finest home of your lifetime. Ralph's Construction, 435-232-1837.
Hi, I'm Brad Phillips, professional trainer and owner of Puppy Steps Training. I believe that life is more enjoyable with a well-trained dog. That's why my team and I have come together to give you the ultimate dog training experience through Puppy Steps Training. Our 8-week board and train program is specifically designed to give your puppy a head start on life. Along with access to our extensive training material, you will receive daily progress reports, weekly photo and video updates, and a hands-on training demonstration. Discover the ultimate dog training experience with Puppy Steps Training, the premier dog training facility in northern Utah, and proud supporter of Westside and Preston High School athletics.
Well, welcome back, everybody, here to the post-game show today. After that last one, they wrapped it all up. It is the Malad Dragons taking the victory 11-1 over the Westside Pirates, extending their lead 14-0 dating back to 2017 against, I mean, these are two really good programs, but Malad just very dominant, and they showed that today after a little bit of a slow start. Westside hung in there for a little while, and thus it is an 11-1 victory for Malad. Let's take one more quick break, come back to you for our stats provided by Farm Bureau Insurance and Smith Agency, and our play of the game brought to you by Eye Care for You. Doctors Philip Cromwell and Henderson, providing vision care services in the communities of Logan and Preston for the past 43 years. They invite you to come on down, get the best quality eye care service that you can get. Eye Care for You, not just a name, but a commitment. We'll be back right after this.
Whether you're in need of timber frame buildings, estate entrances, trusses, pergolas, pavilions, or gazebos, the craftsmanship at Milestone Timberworks reflects our passion and commitment of building for the future. At the beginning and end of the day, it's about achieving the built environment where the truly great moments in life are experienced. We look forward to working with you. Visit milestonetimberworks.com today.
In 1996, my father, Jay Moyle, started producing gourmet beef jerky in the foothills of Clifton, Idaho. Now, over 20 years later, Papa Jay's beef jerky is a staple of the Franklin County community. Family run since the beginning, the modern way of making jerky here at Papa Jay's is the old-fashioned way. Absolutely no shortcuts are taken in producing the finest quality and most delicious smoked meat you can find. Come over to Papa Jay's and bite into a tender, flavorful stick of Papa Jay's, and your view of jerky will never be the same. 10 South Main Highway, Clifton, Idaho.
It's always refreshing to shop where you know you'll be appreciated. It's even better to know that you can get everything you need, quality parts at fair prices. The team at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest appreciates every customer. They work hard to make sure that you have the right part the first time, on time. Whether it's motorcycles, farm and ranch, lawn and garden, or car or truck parts, you can always get it all at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. Stop in where you'll be treated like a friend. 17 South State Street, Preston.
Whether it's your vehicle, home, business, or even life, protecting the things that matter most shouldn't be left to chance. At Farm Bureau, the Smith Agency, everything that is important to you is important to us. That's why our office and agents are united to protect your future and give you peace of mind today. I'm Brittany Smith. As your local Farm Bureau agents, my husband Braden and I would love to customize and simplify plans that are unique to you and what you care about. Stop in today and see how Farm Bureau can make insurance simple for you.
Welcome back to the Ralph's Construction post-game show today. Our play of the game, there was a few of them back there in the first and second. We're going to give the back-to-back defensive plays to Sammy Roberts on 2 flyouts to center. Marley Newton also in the area to get some great plays as well. Shihei made 2 fantastic plays back in the first and second inning to keep things close, keep things under wraps, and keep the score close. So they're going to share the Eye Care for You's eye-catching highlight play of the game. Special shout out and thank you to Eye Care for You for all their sponsorship and all of their time and support of Westside Pirate Athletics. It's now time for us to talk a little bit about our stats today. Everyone's going to go 0 for 2 today besides Dakota Nielsen. She'll go for 1 for 2. Haley Sparrow will go 1 for 2. Beckstead will go 1 for 2 with 1 run scored. And it was a good pitching outing for Wrigley Peterson, who remained to keep her ERA at 1. And that was only 1 run scored. Beckstead got close back in the 5th, but alas, to no avail as Beckstead got the walk, 2 strikeouts, and then a 4-3 ground out by Parkinson, and that is all she wrote. No game tomorrow against the Ryrie Bulldogs, so we'll catch you next week as the Pirates will take on the Bears and others in the getting closer to the end of softball season. Thanks so much, everybody. I'm Cody Olsen, your voice of the Westside Pirates, saying thank you, and as always, go Pirates. The proceedings have been a wholly owned production of MyLocalRadio.com and Cook Brothers Broadcasting, no portion of which may be used without written consent from Old West Media Incorporated. Thank you for joining us on this production of Westside Pirate Athletics on MyLocalRadio.com. Until next time, go Pirates!